I like a chunky guacamole, which means there's a lot of ingredients in it, but I don't like a chunky avocado. Then it's just blocks of avocado. Put it on toast, spend $20 and go to hell. Hey everybody, welcome to Joe Make Me Cook. Today, we're making guacamole. I know what you're saying, an Italian's gonna show me how to make guacamole? Yes. Everyone else tells you how to season it, but they don't exactly say when to season it, and that's a crucial step. I never used to like guacamole. In fact, I'm still not fond of avocado, but when you marry it with all these other ingredients, there's a special type of magic that happens, and I'm gonna share with you how exactly we're gonna make this delicious guacamole. Joe here. That 5 to 10 minute prep time is bullshit. Nobody's making this in 5 to 10 minutes. Unless you're a professional chef, in which case, what are you watching a garbage man make guacamole? There's no way you're dicing all of your ingredients in 5 minutes. It's not happening. Realistically, it's gonna take more like 20 minutes to a half hour because there's a lot of ingredients. And I know what you're saying, oh, but the man in the restaurant always does it in 5 minutes because all he's doing is mashing the avocado. He's cutting the avocado, mashing it up, and he's adding everything. What you don't know is that he spent the last 5 days not seeing his family, dicing everything for your guacamole. Realistically, it's going to take 20 minutes to a half hour, depending on how fast you chop. Be careful, we're in no rush. This is what you'll need: avocado, jalapeno, red onion, garlic, lime, cilantro, and tomato. And as for your spices, salt, black pepper, cumin, and cayenne pepper. One of the most important steps of making a good guacamole is having a ripe avocado. How do you tell? It should be green, but dark green. Also, you should be able to press your finger into it without killing yourself. If you're really pressing the damn thing, just throw it out. You don't need it. Alright, because you haven't seen this 100 times on Instagram before. Alright, here, you're going to get your blade in, you're going to cut around the avocado. Once you cut it all the way around, then you're going to twist it. You're going to... there you go, and then we're just gonna with the back of the blade, you take out the pit. Now you scoop it out like ice cream. Look, it's never come out like this before. It's easy. Oh, fine, I'm just gonna roll with it. Now we scoop all the way around, you scoop the other half. Now we're gonna cut the other one. Get ready, and just scoop all the way around. We twist again, and then just pit comes right out. Pit comes right out. Just get out. Did you see that? No, me neither. All right, now we're gonna do the third one. We're just gonna scoop all the way around. Where's the third one? No, we're not gonna do it. You saw it twice already. Once you're done cutting and scooping out your avocado, you're gonna mash it and then season it. Mash it and then season it. Some people squeeze it into mush, others leave giant chunks. I like to be somewhere in the middle. If the avocado is very ripe, you don't have to go too crazy here. These were perfect, so you only needed a few mashes. Now we're gonna season. A liberal amount of salt and pepper. You bring the top to the bottom to the top. Why? A lot of times when you're having guacamole, you're like, it's good, but it's missing something. It's under-seasoned. Trust me, the avocado is a very good, rich, thick, dense fat. It can take everything you throw at it. It should be reaching you now. No? Now with your avocado seasoned, you can put it on the side and start working on your other ingredients. A good way of halving a cherry tomato is cutting it and splitting it right here at the top. I cut slow, but with the magic of editing, Once your tomatoes are chopped, what are we gonna do? Season them. Looks like a lot. It's because it is. The key to great guacamole is having a lot of ingredients. Don't skimp. A little more pepper. You never mash your guacamole with the ingredients in, otherwise you're just gonna make a mess. The only thing you want to really mash up are the avocados. You want your tomatoes and your onion and your peppers to stay whole. I like a chunky guacamole, which means there's a lot of ingredients in it, but I don't like a chunky avocado. Then it's just blocks of avocado. Put it on toast, spend $20 and go to hell. Whatever tomato juice collects on your cutting board, scoop it all up and throw it in. You know why? It's all flavor. We can add this to the list of classes that you're not going to take in the future. 1, how to drive effectively with your mask on. 2, Joe's cutting class. If people have sensitive stomachs and they're too sensitive to onion, you can chop your onion and leave it in a Tupperware of water for about 10 minutes. It'll take out some of the acidity, but not dilute the flavor. So how much red onion did I use? About a fist, a little less than a fist. That's a real suggestive measurement of how much I'm using, but it's really about a fist, maybe half a fist, maybe. We have measuring cups. We should probably get a measuring cup.
No, you never use measuring cups.
I never use measuring cups. Italians don't measure that much. What are we gonna do now? Dun, 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 dun. Season. Joe, that's a lot of pepper. Avocado are dense. They're strong. It's a strong meal. The avocado can take it. Have some faith in your avocado. Put everything you can put in there. The whole kitchen sink. I'm gonna mutter a little more because that's what I like to do. You can dump everything in there. All your feelings, all your ingredients. Put it right in the guacamole and then just shovel it in. What's coming up next? All right, I like to use a small jalapeno or half a big one. I don't like too much. The ribs and the seeds contain the most heat in the pepper. So if you have an upset stomach or a sensitive stomach, take them out. If you have somebody who has a little bit more of a steel trap for their stomach, leave them in. Take out the ribs. Authentic Mexicans making this would call me a gringo. But that's fine. Look, this is not my native dish, but I love it so. The jalapeno, we're not going to have a fistful. It's a little less. Why? Because the pepper's strong. It's all coming. Next, garlic. I wasn't lying about the avocado being able to take a lot of spice. However, raw garlic is a son of a bitch. 2 avocado, 2 cloves of garlic. 3 avocado, 2 and a small. What we're gonna do is we keep mincing it. Spread it out. This is one of those steps that takes extra time, but you don't want to bite into a big chunk of garlic because it's raw. And if you bite into a big chunk of raw garlic, you might blow an eyeball out. Really, how do we mince it? We're gonna spread it out. We're gonna add some salt. Fresh cilantro. Fresh cilantro. Cilantro? Cilantro. Fresh cilantro. 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 Fresh cilantro. Cilantro. Fresh herbs. You can use the stems. You don't have to. Some people do. I don't care. Taking your time to dice and mince things seems tedious, but the end result is so worth it. How much cilantro, Joe? How much do you like? That much. I'm gonna put a little more because I like cilantro. Now our spices, besides salt and pepper, which we've been liberally adding. Cumin. How much, Joe? Cumin, you can use a teaspoon. Cayenne, not a teaspoon. A little bit. Last but not least, a squeeze of lime juice. Fresh lime juice. Delicious. Good night. So you see how all of the ingredients have been sitting in the guacamole as we prepare the next? It's infusing the flavor into the avocado. The final step is to leave the guacamole in the fridge for about 15 minutes or so. You can do 10, 20 is ideal, but if you're like me where you're a gavone and you can't wait to eat this, 10 is a good amount. Now, yes. Leave it in the fridge. Now we're gonna do the magic of television because we're gonna fucking take it out now. Ah, the chip test. How are you going to tell if it's good? You got to dip a chip, of course. Guac love. This is a guac success story. From hate to love. All within guacamole. See? Food brings us together in so many ways. If you love guacamole, you gotta make it my way. If you put the love and the care into each ingredient and you take your time when you're making it, you'll never make it a different way ever again. So for Joe Make Me Cook, it fucking broke again. Until the next Joe Make Me Cook, I'll see you soon. How much cilantro I have in my teeth?